that we're recording.
Oh, there's Logan. Hi, Logan.
Hi.
We'll wait a little bit, guys. See if anybody else shows up. Mrs. Whaley's she's just observing to be here, see how things are going. Logan, everything been all right at your house?
Yep, a whole lot of nothing.
Yeah, that's like everybody. Hi, Miranda. How's your wrist?
It's good now. I'm in physical therapy.
How are you doing that? You having to do that remotely because you're probably not going anywhere, right?
Right. They gave me a packet before it was over, so then I can do them at home.
All right, good. All right, I'm going to try something, guys. If I lose my video, that's all right, but I don't think I'll lose the conference call. All right, let's see. All right, I'm going to try and share my screen.
There goes my phone.
All right. Now, can you guys see this, circles?
Yeah.
All right, good, perfect. All right, so I know there's not many of you here, but we are recording this, and so I'll go ahead and post it. But I wanted to take a look at, well, first of all, for the few of you that are here, can you guys see the participants if there's anybody waiting in the waiting room? Because when I'm on this screen, I don't think I can see that unless I toggle back. Let me check.
It just says it's us.
It's just you guys. All right. If you see somebody that shows up, let me know, and I'll go and admit them and allow them in. All right. So for a few of you, did you guys? I don't know if you've submitted them. I know I've gotten some people submitted their worksheet from yesterday, but for the rest of you, did you? Did Logan? Did you already submit yours?
Yeah.
You did. Miranda, did you submit yours?
Not yet. I just finished it though.
Okay. I'm gonna do a couple problems. There was one that had a mistake on it, and so I want to look at that one, and just to give you a little bit of refresher. Oh, I almost forgot. I know you guys missed this here, so hold on. Let me come back. Got to do this real quick. Oh, I closed it out. Bummer. I was gonna play for you some of my music. Next time. Okay, so if you have it available, great. If not, just take a look. Number 12 was the one that I wanted to look at with you.
Hello, Miss Tanya. How are you?
So let's see here. I think I can pull it up.
Hey, how's things going there at the house? Everybody's still well and not sick or anything?
There's number 12. All right, so it says chords.
Okay.
AB
So, I mean,
and
they
CD
recommended
intersect
that,
within a
but
circle.
was it really busy there?
Point P. All right, so let's make a picture. Okay, so there's A and B. Can you see that? All right, that looks
I kind of. Okay. Yeah, I kind of figured it would be busy because.
All right, and so then
Everybody the maximum amount of food stamps that they let.
C and D, and they intersect at point P. All right, what else we got here? The measure of arc
What's his
48
last name?
AC, so that's this one.
He might.
And measure of angle
Right,
DP
that's
is
something,
80.
he might be able to call his card.
Okay, so we know that this one's 48, we know this one's 80. Now we haven't had a chance to talk about this in class, but we know that if you have an interior angle, it is equal to half of the sum of the arcs. So this arc right here that I'm going to outline, and this arc that angle makes up, so it would be this and that would be the two arcs. You add those two together, multiply by 1/2, and then it's equal to 80 degrees. And then it's just algebra. Okay, so if we take 1/2, we can multiply by 2. We have 48 plus x is equal to 160. And we subtract 48, and we end up with 112. And I think that's what they're asking. Let me go back and check, make sure. Oh, no, they want the arc dB. Okay, well, that is x. Okay, yeah, so we're good. 112. All right. You three have any questions? No?
I'm good.
All right, we're good? Okay. Wait a minute. I have somebody that just entered in. Let's admit, I don't know who it is, but was that you, Marissa? Oh, no.
It's Andrew.
Hi, Andrew. And then somebody else. Okay, let's keep going. Let's take a look at number 13. Now, starting next week, maybe even this week, if you guys don't know, we're going to have like scheduled times for these Zoom meetings so that we can do problems and do things like this in addition to the e-learning. So like on Monday and Thursday, I think for math, Monday will be in the morning, and I think on Thursday it's in the afternoon. And so we'd set this kind of thing up, and just so you know, for us, like I'm going to grade the quiz that's due tomorrow night. So if you need to fix any of these, you're more than welcome to. But then we're also going to be doing project-based assignments, just about kind of like the application that we did for the COVID assignment. It'll be different things like that. And that's how we'll finish off the school year. So, all right, let's go back to number 13. Let me pull it up on the screen. All right, it says in the circle centered at point 0. So there's, or point O, I guess. Measure of arc AB is 40. So let's just make a picture. We'll say that that's 40 degrees. Let me show you what I just drew. Okay, so there we have 13. Arc AB is 40. Circle O. All right, and then measure of arc BC is X, and measure of arc AC is 65. Okay, so BC, now we could make it go here. That would be X. It said BC is X, and then it also said that it said AC is, let me go back. AC is 65. So measure of arc AC is 65. All right, so now here's the problem. This is a tricky part. You might want to check your work on this one. Do you guys remember us talking about if there's only 2 letters, what that's called? That's called a minor arc. If it were a major arc, it would have 3 letters. Okay, so that can give you a clue on how to solve this. So that means that AC at 65 has to be less than 180. So if I were just to draw in a diameter from A to O, that means AC has to be over here. It's not this side over here. That's called a major arc. So that doesn't work. And so to go from A around to here, that's 65 degrees. You see the difference? You guys see that? So then 65, so x then is equal to 65 minus 40, or x is equal to 25 degrees. That's the only answer. Now, again, if you didn't realize that that was a minor arc here, and you thought it was a major, well, then you would take the 65 plus the 40. You guys see that all right? It gives you 105. There's a glare there, isn't there? So then you take 360 minus 105 and get 255. That would be the major arc. But that one's not, that's not what they're asking for. Because of the way that they have it named, they're asking for the minor arc and it gets 25. Give me a thumbs up. Do you guys see that? Good? Okay. All right, let's move on. Let's do one more problem for us today. Number 15, that's the one that I found the mistake on. Okay, so. Okay, number 15. Let me go over to the problem, look at it in the book. What do we got here? All right, so we have this picture. Abby Buskirk, let me add her. Welcome, Abby. So we have this. Okay, so. All right, can you guys still hear me? Okay, I thought I accidentally muted myself, but I don't think I did. All right, so we have this picture here, and number 15 says, find them. All right, what does that say? When it says measure of angle arc AB, what in the world? What is that? Is that an angle or is that an arc?
But this past weekend, when I went grocery shopping,
I just assumed it was
for
the
my
arc.
house At Walmart in
I know.
in Anderson, there was kids everywhere in Walmart. I mean, there was this mother. She had 3 kids, and
Is
what
that
really
Abby?
irritated me about her is she had.
Oh, Miranda, it was you. So I just muted your background. It's all good. I agree though, Miranda. It's the arc. But when you look at it, you know, this is the arc symbol, but this is an angle symbol.
I just have my homework on this. It's on my phone.
So it can't be both. You see what I mean? And so that was the mistake that I meant. So I felt I found here. So I agree with Miranda that it was thinking of just the arc. Okay, and then to find the measure of the arc, it would be 180 minus 120, and so the measure of the arc AB would be 60 degrees. We're going to look at the picture just to clarify. Measure of arc AB, where is that? There it is right there. Oh yeah, we know that AC is a semicircle because it goes through the center. It's a diameter. So AC is 180, and they told us in the previous problem that BC was 120. Well, that the angle is 120. That makes the arc 120. And so therefore AB is 60 degrees. That's okay. Anybody else have another question on one of these problems? Hi, Abby.
Hi.
Anybody else have any questions? So, Abby, I have this recorded. If I get it, if I can do it correctly, I'll post the whole thing on Canvas so you guys can go back and look at it. But we did number 12, we did number 13, and we just did number 15 from the worksheet. So.
Okay, can we do number 9?
Yeah. Yep.
I want to do number 10.
Hi, Noni.
I don't want to turn the camera on.
I think Noni and Micah Peterson just joined us. Okay, so number 9. So what we've been doing is we're toggling back and forth so you guys can see my screen where I'm writing. And let me go back on the worksheet to number 9. There's number 10. Okay, so number 9, is that coming from number 8? Is that a different picture? Must be. Let's go back to number 8. Oh, yeah. Okay, so if we look at this picture, let me recreate it a little bit. Can you guys hear Archie in the background? What's wrong, Archie?
No.
You all right? Huh? He's looking out the window.
Cute.
Okay, so let me go to what I'm drawing here so you guys can see it. So if I have this, if I know that this quadrilateral, do you guys remember one of the properties of a quadrilateral? The opposite sides are supplementary. So if this is y and this is y, which I think is the picture, remember, right? Yep. If those are both y, then I know that y plus y is equal to 180. So 2y is equal to 180. So y then is equal to 90 degrees. So that makes these right angles. Now I know that's not number 9, but that was one previous to number 9. But what that tells me then, if this is A and this is C, I believe that's how it is, the picture. Let's check. Oh, no, other way around. All right, so this is C and this is A. So this is A and this is C. If this is 90 degrees, if I connect those, do you remember what that means? If that's 90 degrees, then this has to be a semicircle because it's an inscribed angle. That's how I know that AC is a diameter. Abby, does that make sense?
That makes sense.
Okay. Let me go back to the problem, make sure I answered that. We got ABC, measure of angle ABC. I told you that's 90, that's number 7. What's the measure of angle DAB? I didn't do that one. You want me to do number 8? Any of you guys? Just to check?
Could we do number 10?
Yeah. But anybody for number 8? Got to speak up. Well, give me a thumbs up or something. All right, let's go to number 9. Must be a diameter. Explain why. See, how did I explain it? I said CA here when I did it. I did the key earlier. I said CA must be a diameter because angle B is 90 degrees and it is inscribed in a circle. So that's what I have. Number 8, by the way, ended up being 120. Okay. All right, number 10. Really, Archie? Is it that bad? Okay, so number 10, you can see the picture there. You know, this one can be tricky because you got to set up the right equation. You know, you have an exterior part. I'm just trying to get the best part here. These are these called chords or secants or tangents? What do you think? Anybody want to try it? Yep, those are chords. I'm sorry. They're chords on the inside, but as soon as it goes to the outside, it's called a secant. So this part from here to here is a chord, but as soon as I extend it and it goes beyond the circle, it's called a secant. All right? So now the measurements that we have are 4, X, 2, and 8. Now again, the formula for this is something, again, we didn't talk about in class before the break, that we did problems on it, but not together. So this is how the equation has to be set up. It's 4 times the sum of the two segments added together. And so if I take this segment and I add x to it, that's the entire segment. So it's the exterior part 4 times the entire secant. And then that's equal to 2, in this case it'd be 10, because it's the exterior part times the entire secant. All right. Now to solve this algebraically, let me move this over, make sure you guys can all see it. You can distribute this, but it's actually simpler not to. So I can just keep the 4 out in front. 2 times 10 is 20. Divide by 4. And then I have 4 plus x then is equal to 5. And then I subtract 4. And I end up with x is equal to 1. And that's the final answer. And I believe that's all they were asking for, is what the value of x is. Okay. All right, how are we doing here? Let's see. I want to do that. Huh. All right. Any other questions? Oh, here we go. Let's see this. Who all do we have here? I've got Liz, Logan, Andrew, Abby, Marissa, Micah, Miranda, and Noni. Anybody have any other questions? For those of you that came a little bit late, Noni and you guys, I showed number 12, number 13, number 15, number 9, number 10. So like I said, we're recording this. If I can figure out, which I did a sample yesterday, how to upload this to Canvas, we should be, I should be able to put it on Canvas a little bit later. All right. Questions, anything else? All right, this is due. If you already turned it in, but you need to correct something because of what you've seen, that's fine. Just let me know that you've corrected a couple. And this is due tomorrow night. Let's see, Tuesday, Wednesday, tomorrow night at midnight. And then we'll move on Thursday. All right? Anything else? Logan, you're upside down.
I am. I'm Australian.
Okay. Does anybody know anybody that's been sick from the from COVID-19?
No.
Not
But
that
my
I know
neighbor's
of.
hospital.
I do.
Great work in one of the hospitals in Madison that's getting cases.
Did you say she works there, Andrew?
Yeah, she works in a hospital in Madison County that's getting cases.
Ew.
My friend Seth got it a while back.
Was he diagnosed with it and everything? Treated?
Yeah.
Wow. Abby, you know anybody that's been?
My mom worked with someone whose husband got it, and sadly, he passed away.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Was that here in Henry County, or where was it at, Abby?
I don't exactly know where it was at, but it was probably recently local.
Right.
Madison
Mike?
County.
Madison County, yeah. Micah, Noni, or Marissa, any of you guys know anybody that has gotten sick? Okay. My wife, most of you know, my wife's a nurse, and she hasn't been a frontline. She hasn't had to work with people that are showing symptoms. She's been mostly on the phone doing what they call triage. But my daughter,
Okay.
who works in pediatrics over in Hamilton County, they've already told her that if they have a surge, that she'll probably get moved in her roles and responsibilities. She'll probably have to treat or be part of the nurses that intake those type of patients. So I'm hoping that she doesn't. That's just being selfish, but I'm hoping that she doesn't. Although she's young and she's healthy, you know, she would be the prime candidate to take care of those kind of patients. But I still don't want her in that world if she didn't have to be. But well, I hope you guys are all doing well. I know it's boring. I know it's frustrating not knowing that there's not really an end game in sight. You know, like when is this going to finally end? We don't know. I don't. I'd encourage you to be active though. Get outside. You know, do something. I'm finishing up mowing our yard today, and I played golf, which is awesome because it's one of the sports that you can do and still be socially distant. We've actually, thanks to Abby's dad, we've actually went into the church a couple times and played some basketball, just Andrew and I. So he's been able to get some shooting in for that. So, but I'd encourage you to be active, but be smart. I don't think it's got a crazy track record, this COVID stuff. So, all right. Well, it's great to see a lot of you. I miss you guys, and we'll do this more, okay? And those of you, if you're talking to other people that, I don't know if I want to get on that, it's not a big deal. I hope they do, but if not, I get it. Like I said, I'll do my best to try to get this video uploaded to Canvas. All right? All right. All right. Wish you guys well. Take care. Be safe. Give me a hand wave. All right. See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.